What's up, Taurus? Okay. Hello, Taurus. Thanks for joining me today. I am back with a reading for the rest of December. This is going to be for the eclipse that's happening tomorrow/Tuesday, and leading into the grand conjunction on the 21st on the solstice, and then into January. Okay, so what I'll be doing is a 9-card box spread. It's my favorite. I like the 9s. I will be using the box Druidcraft Tarot by Philip and Stephanie Cargom, illustrated by Will Worthington. And if I need any clarifiers at all, I'll be pulling from the Illuminated Tarot for that. This is an interesting deck by Kayleigh. It's 53 cards, so it's more like a playing card deck. What she did is she took the major arcana and kind of like combined it with the minor arcana, so it's interesting. So it's not really like a real tarot deck, but it's pretty cool, so I'm gonna use it. And then at the end I'm gonna pull a rune for you, an Elder Futhark rune. I finished making, Taurus, you'll appreciate this, I finished making a new set for myself out of leather. They're pretty cool. I just dropped one. I made a bag for it too, but I don't have it in the room here, so. So before I get started, I'm gonna do a quick prayer. God, Source, Spirit, thank you for rising me up out of my bed today. Thank you for the beautiful people that come to watch my videos. Thank you for providing me with what I need when I need it, bringing me the teachers and the sources that are inspiring and timely and allow me to continue my growth. Please protect this space while I read. Please allow me to speak concisely and clearly for Taurus, to give them the message that they need to hear right now. Please allow Taurus to hear what they need to hear right now. Please protect me from any outside influence that would wish to alter or disturb my message in any way. Please watch out over anyone out there that's speaking truth. Okay, Taurus. I'm not gonna lie, 2021 is gonna be sick. Like, I already feel lighter. My son's a Taurus. Yo, I just did the Aries energy, or the Aries reading, and it was rough. It was so rough. But I do not feel like that. I do not feel like that for you, Taurus. I feel actually quite uplifted already, which is amazing. It's amazing to me. The cards are excited too. Holy mackerel. You guys remember that show? Stick around. We'll be right back. That's what I'm talking about. It feels like child energy. Channeling my favorite childhood shows. That's beautiful and playful. I love it. Okay, can we just get like one starting card? That'd be nice. Pretty please. Just one to start. Okay. 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 Damn it. Okay. Fun time's over. What am I talking about? Fun time's never over. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Gorgeous. Gorgeous energy. Just soak that in for a minute. She's content. She's doing quite well. I love her white dress. She's got this falcon. She's a falconeer. That is a pretty badass hobby. It's also springtime. There's 2 different kinds of flowers in bloom at her feet. That's beautiful. Hey, spring. This is our energy. This is actually supposed to be the middle decan of Virgo, but I'll let it slide. It can be Taurus today. So yeah, that's awesome. That, as far as what it means, it means that we've been focusing on our financial stability, and that's always a good thing. Dare to dream. Dare to dream, Taurus. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. So right off the bat, we have one of the same cards as Aries. Yeah, as Aries in the same position, but reversed. So that's really interesting. Actually, we have 3 of the same cards as Aries in different positions. I swear to God, I shuffled. I swear, I promise. Okay, so the middle card that came out is the King of Swords in reverse. So this being in the middle, this representing us right now. Fuck, Taurus. Okay, so something to do with our communication and intellect is being blocked, or we're being dishonest about something. Why'd you have to give me a tough reading? God damn it. Right, okay, so it could also be like we need more discipline to reach our goals. However, the masculine energy corrupted. I mean, I don't need to tell you about toxic masculinity, what that looks like. It could be coercive and cruel. Yeah, withholding information, communication distorted and objectful, bad advice, or dissatisfaction with authoritarianism. Whoa. Dissatisfaction with authoritarianism resulting in military or in political protest may be signified. Well then, I'm just going to leave that at that and let you draw your own conclusions from that. Okay, so, holy shit. Alright, top row. We have the Six of Wands reversed. So, damn. And then we have this deck's equivalent of alchemy, which is, probably going to mispronounce this, but it's the, the feral. The feral. I need like, oh my god, another show from my childhood. Who wants to be a millionaire? I need to phone a friend. Call your local Irishman. Hey, how do you actually pronounce this fucking shit? Anyway, this is Bridget. This card is actually really beautiful. This is, alchemy is all about taking two seemingly opposite things and combining them to make something really beautiful and magical. It's turning lead into gold. It's creating the Philosopher's Stone. Okay, Six of Wands. This is supposed to be victory, but we're not feeling very victorious right now. And then the Ten of Swords reversed. So Ten of Swords, speaking of discipline, actually, this is all about, well, first of all, it's the last decan of Gemini, and is the people, that's actually really crazy that it said that protect the people that are speaking truth, because the people that speak the truth, Gemini, are often persecuted. Damn, son. Fuck. Well, I mean, I prayed for clarity and, you know, a good reading. I didn't pray for a fun reading, you know. I just got really uncomfortable. I need to consult my book. Okay, so the Six of Wands being reversed tells me that something inside does not believe that we deserve victory. Okay, and then with alchemy here, Temperance is another name for this. This is the major arcana card for Sagittarius, which coincidentally, or not so coincidentally, is where the eclipse will be happening in the next 24-ish hours or so. So anyway, Sagittarius. Sagittarius is believing and seeing and going for the things that we believe in. Yeah, and then the Ten of Swords, that's heavy, man. That is really heavy. 10 is like the end of the cycle, and learning the discipline needed to complete that cycle. Straight up, I'm looking at my book and I don't even care what you think. Reverse could even be that there's an opportunity for liberation that comes up from this really shitty situation. The thing with that, though, is that you need to believe and you need to be able to trust yourself and have faith. I just read the next sentence in the book, and it was saying, you may have realized that the battle is not without, but rather within. And that is freaking hilarious because of the Six of Wands being reversed. Yeah. Anything that happens to you out here is truly, well and truly, a reflection of what is going on in here. So, if you find yourself defeated and swords being stabbed into your back, those things are mirroring something inside of yourself that you need to take a look at. And when you're able to sit with those darker feelings, with whatever it is that is causing you to give up on yourself, and allow yourself to transmute those darker things, that is when you actually get the gold from this process of alchemy. Okay, all right, okay. Okay, middle row. We have the Fool. Beautiful. You'll notice the Fool is card number 0. Okay. This is really interesting. This is the concept of wholeness, of everything and nothing. All different potentials are open. And the Fool does not carry a lot of baggage, so he's not necessarily going on a grand adventure. He could even be arriving. But I think it has a metaphysical meaning. It means that you can't be holding on to really heavy things or heavy wounds from the past in order to go on this journey. The other thing about the Fool is that he's stepping off the cliff and trusting that he'll be caught. If you're constantly giving up on yourself and constantly, if you're not believing in yourself, then you're gonna fall. Actually, that reminds me of The Matrix, when he goes to do the jump program. And some of them are like, come on, you can do it. But they're like, everybody fails their first jump. And Neo has to let go of his preconceived notion about what the nature of reality is, because as he's just learned, well, what he thought was reality is actually completely false. So let go of your doubt, let go of your insecurities, let go of the heavy wounds, and jump, Neo. King of Swords reversed. I already talked about that a little bit. Dissatisfaction with authoritarianism. You know, if this... Actually, that ties into what I was saying while reading the top row. Anything that's happening to you on the outside is also simultaneously happening within. So, if you find yourself railing against power and authority, it also illustrates that there's a need to heal something to do with that father and authority archetype within yourself. And then next to that, we got the Hangman. Sorry, YouTube, we got the Hangman. Talk about a change of perspective. So this is the same figure, okay? Alright. So I got the Fool on the beginning or end, question mark, of his journey. I think that's holly in his hand. And then we have the same guy now flipped upside down. Talk about total disillusionment. Number 12 in the Major Arcana. And the other thing is his legs are in the figure 4 position. You see it on a few cards. Excuse me, but it's a symbol for Jupiter. Jupiter being a king, a ruler, and a guru. So anyway, Fool, King of Swords reverse, Hangman. The Hangman is also Odin. I'm gonna reference my Scandinavian background here, but it's the process of allowing yourself to let go, again, of what you think you know, descend into the underworld. There, gaining the insight and the wisdom And in the story of Odin, he's given the knowledge of the runes, and then he's able to come back, be resurrected. Reminds you of another story, doesn't it? And give those gifts to the world. So here we have us, Taurus, going on a journey, answering the call. And I want to point out the guide here that's with the Fool. This can be a literal dog, or it could be a spirit guide. But not everybody gets a guide. It's pretty special that he's got one. And I feel like this is the battle with his own inner authority, his own inner demons, you could say. And now, in this process, I've got chills, tingles going up my legs, by the way. Now we're at the point in this process where we're going through massive disillusionment and we have to sacrifice something and allow ourselves to continue the descent, so to speak. Wow. Bottom row. We have the King of Wands. Hooray, he's upright. The Princess of Swords. And the Three of Cups. A happy card, yay! That's so funny. I wish everything were easy. But it's not. That's not life. So, there you have it. So, the King of Wands. It's very powerful, very, very spiritual, very regal. This is 2 deacons of Leo and 1 deacon of Cancer. So that 1 deacon of Cancer also gives him a very, it gives him some, that's for the spiritual and the, well, I would say fire is pretty spiritual too. Well, they're all fucking spiritual. What am I talking about? It gives him a psychic edge. This bottom row could be like, not just the physical manifestation, it could also be things that need to be overcome or objects in the way. The King of Wands has passion. He's a fierce leader. He's kind of leaning forward like, I'm ready for whatever it is you have to say to me right now. And then the Princess of Swords, that's really beautiful. She's embracing truth and new insights. This is the initial physical manifestation of the truth, of new ideas, new communications. I like her, like, she's got like this, she's got a crown of flowers. I love that shit. Excuse me. And then the Three of Cups is celebration. This is the middle deacon of Cancer, by the way. This is Mercury in Cancer. This is good drink in the beer hall. This is sharing a meal with your friends or family or both. I like that the bottom row is really positive. That's kind of beautiful. I'm going to read to you a little bit about what it says about the King of Wands, since we've already taken out the book. Excuse me. Hoy. King of Wands. There you are. The King of Wands is an ideal person to be in charge of an organization. I just heard the word revolutionary leader. Ooh. He can hold the vision and inspire others to cooperate with him with his enthusiasm and optimism. His natural ability to be a leader, combined with his affinity for the element of fire, and hence dragons, rawr, remind us of the Pendragon of Arthurian legend and of Druid ritual. Of course, because the whole deck is about Druid ritual. A person with this king's character is often lively and amusing, freedom-loving and ambitious. That is literally anathema to the King of Swords reverse. Fuck. Just, yeah. He makes a passionate lover. But partners must be aware of his longing for freedom. Just as fire needs air to breathe, a King of Wands needs wide open spaces in his love life and his physical surroundings. Decisive, strong-willed, he could be unsympathetic towards others' negativity or weaknesses, since he experiences these feelings so rarely. His strong will makes him good at forging a long-term career, though his dynamic nature, dislike of routine, and love of challenge will often make him eager to rush off to seek new adventures. So adventure-loving. There's that playful energy I was feeling before. I was like, where is it? Also the Fool. The Princess of Swords here. Yeah, I feel like I explained her pretty well. Okay. So we have a fiery and passionate leader. Communications, especially electronic communications. New insights. Actually, both of these cards are about communication. New insights, new truths, networking. All of those things are indicated here. And then the Mercury and Cancer card is also about communications, but it's communications with loved ones and friends. And there's an element of psychic communication here because it's a Cancer card. Interesting. Okay, so let's go through these vertically. All right, so past position. I see here immediately, okay, we've got the Fool in the center, Six of Wands reversed, and then the King of Wands, whoop, which I just threw beside me. So the King of Wands and the Six of Wands reversed, those seem very opposite. And I feel like it's saying to me that deep down you're not believing in yourself and you don't believe that you deserve this, but the cards are literally telling me the opposite is actually true. I feel like if this isn't you, then it's someone around you. But again, same thing with the negative. Whenever something negative is happening, it's reflecting something inside of you. If something positive is happening, that too is also reflecting something inside of you. And we have this like false idea about shadows, where our shadow is like only the negative stuff that we hate about ourselves. But the thing is, it can also be things that we are uncomfortable acknowledging about ourselves or have been told aren't okay about ourselves. So if this is somebody around you, Taurus, it's really important to note that this exists within you too. You could not see it outside, out here, if it weren't in here as well. So embrace that fire within you and do your best to start to believe in yourself, okay? And in the middle row, we have alchemy, temperance. I'm using the other names for the card because I don't want to butcher the name. King of Swords reversed and the Princess of Swords. That is really interesting that we got these two together, okay? Why is that interesting? This could be his daughter. I mean, you could look at it a few different ways. I think the order of the cards is technically Princess ascends to Queen, Queen and Knight unite. It's kind of a funny way to word that. And then their son is the king. But I mean, you could look at it a number of different ways, right? The princesses typically denote not necessarily people. I mean, they could indicate people, but I'm not so sure. But what I'm kind of picking up here is that even though the King of Swords is reversed, and it's almost like that the communication that should be there, or the negative, toxic aspect of the King of Swords is giving birth to the need and the ability to almost circumvent it. It's like this is a new skill that you haven't mastered yet. Okay, so let's look at this like this. We got okay, so this is blocked. It's not happening. Wow, that's also another really interesting way to look at it. If this is blocked, it's not happening. Say something happens to our way of communicating, right? This is the ability to find new ways and ways to go around the traditional. And this is like being supported by angels. The traditional card for Temperance is an angel. And I mean, Bridget is a goddess, so is there a difference? It's negligible. And if this is authority gone wrong, then it is our sacred duty to right that wrong. Okay, last row, 10 of Swords, reverse, Hangman, 3 of Cups. There's an out to this situation, this authoritarian situation. We're going through some mass disillusionment. Perspectives need to shift. It will also inspire awakening. And finally, celebration. Celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. It's a celebration. Yeah. So the thing about ascending, awakening, elevation is, I mean, look at how old this freaking tree is, okay? It's huge. It was Carl Jung who said, I'm gonna butcher the quote, so I'm paraphrasing here, but the trees that reach up to heaven must also have roots that reach down to hell. And there's that concept of transmuting, again, alchemy, spiritual alchemy. Okay. The more shadows you uncover, the more light you shine. The more light you shine, the more shadows exist. So it's necessary for us to keep diving deep and going down into those shadows within ourselves and uncovering them and bringing them to light. That is the process of awakening. That is the process of ascension. There is nobody on earth right now, probably, that is fully enlightened. It's a constant process. And I mean, you wouldn't be watching this video if you were. So I wouldn't be making this video if I were. So embrace that process. And it is very painful. It is very painful, but it is necessary. And the last thing, Taurus, I want to say is don't give up on yourself. Ever. Don't ever give up on yourself. You're beautiful. Okay, your rune. Gabo. This is the gift. This is two forces, energies, things, people coming together to create a third. It's the same concept as the triangle. There's a 3. That's funny. It's the gift of hospitality. Either you are being called to give of yourself a sacrifice. Wow, hospitality as well. Either you are being called to do that, or it will be given to you. The other thing about Gebo is it could also indicate a magical exchange from someone of the opposite sex or same sex. You could be gay. I don't know. I mean, I don't really see that in the cards, but it's a possibility. I really feel like it's more about the hospitality side of it. And the exchange, actually, that's interesting. It doesn't have to be a physical exchange. It could be a mental communications exchange as well. But Gabo speaks of loyalty and gifts. And I mean, we're heading into gift giving season, so that's really interesting as well. The negative of Gebo is that there's no such thing as free lunch in the universe. So it is possible for a gift to later cost something. So be wary of that. The other thing is to not fall into financial enslavement. Or sacrifice overmuch. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you, Taurus. Thank you so much. I do offer personal readings. My email is in the description down below. Happy Yule. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Keep up the good work, you guys. That's all I gotta say. Keep up the good work. Peace.